Welcome to Fewer Things Better. This is the place for all of us who are big on goals and short on time. Together, we'll explore smart, simple ideas on how to retrain your brain and unlock your life. I'm your host, Kristin Graham. Let's get started. This past weekend, I had a chance to attend an absolutely gorgeous summer wedding for an equally gorgeous couple. The whole event had that extra sparkle to it, from the sunlit outdoor ceremony to the laughter and the toasts that come when people get together and are fully present in celebrating one of the sweet pieces of life. During this ceremony, the rabbi spoke about the Jewish word beshert and its meaning about something that is meant to be. It's a Yiddish word, and sometimes it has a romantic meaning, like when somebody finds their person. But beshert can also speak to more than just soulmates. It's about those fortuitous, meaningful moments that just seem to fall into place, even if you can't fully explain how or why. That word stuck with me. Because when we're not rushing or scrolling or multitasking our way through life, we just might start to notice more of those beshert moments. A friend who calls right when you need it. A stranger who offers some words that then just stay with you. Or a song that comes on just as you were thinking about somebody. Coincidence? Maybe. But also, maybe not. That's what this episode is about. How we make meaning from the moments that we experience. Whether it's serendipity, destiny, or something that just feels like more than chance, our brain has a say in how we frame it. The bottom line on top of this episode is that seeing something as beshert, as meant to be, doesn't require everything to make sense. It just means being open to the idea that something good might be happening, even if we can't fully see all the details just yet. Now, this episode isn't about the mechanics of religion, but rather the reminders of magic that can be found in our everyday moments. Now, if you're someone who loves a little brain science with your imagination and faith, this concept of pattern seeking and meaning making has roots in both psychology and probability. Carl Jung, who is one of the pioneers of modern day psychology, called it synchronicity, the experience of meaningful coincidences without a clear, direct cause. I talk more about this in episode 26 if you want to dig a bit deeper into how our brains make sense of the world through these patterns and emotion. But today, let's stay in the heart space. Because at that wedding, sitting there in the soft air of a warm summer evening, I wasn't thinking about neuroscience. I was thinking about how rare and beautiful it is when people slow down together long enough to witness joy and to really be in its presence. One of my favorite things about weddings or any gathering of celebration is the way they make space for reflection. You get to think about the people that you've loved, the versions of yourself that you've outgrown, and the hopes that you still hold. There's a lot of you wrapped up in tiny moments. And here's another beautiful tradition from the Jewish culture. When raising a glass in celebration, it's common to say l'chaim, to life. Not to certainty, not to everything going just as planned, just to life. It's a toast that acknowledges the whole messy, magical, unpredictable ride. The hard stuff, the soft stuff, the stuff we're still figuring out, and the stuff that finds you at just the right time, maybe even before you knew you needed it. So today, whether you're heading into a busy stretch or you have a chance to soak in a little quiet, I invite you to look for the moments that feel a little extra, that feel a little meant. You don't need to explain them. Just notice them, maybe capture them or speak them out loud. Let your brain and your heart team up for a second and just observe. Because when we acknowledge meaningful moments, even small ones, we're more likely to make space for them. And sometimes that's all we need. Just a little reminder that we're part of something bigger and kinder than our to-do lists and our schedule. And once we start looking, we're more likely to see them. So with that, I'll leave you with this. May your week be filled with gentle nudges, the kind that remind you that you're right where you need to be. Find a little space to look for and make room for some signs of synchronicity. Pay attention to the moments that stir something meaningful and pause to notice some of the everyday magic we might otherwise miss. Because every day holds a little bit of magic. And by the way, so do you. Thanks for listening. You can find a lot more like this by following me on LinkedIn or going to unlockthebrain.com and joining the mailing list. And if you found value in this podcast, please take a moment to rate or comment. Thanks so much. And now let's go do fewer things better.